No, deep in your soul, you are meant for something bigger. You're not meant to work a 9 to 5. You're meant to do some big things on this planet. It's because you are meant to do that. Okay, I'm telling you right now, I have always wanted to do social media ever since I was little. I was obsessed with YouTube. I was obsessed with content creation, okay? And just recently I started picking it back up because I was like, I've always wanted to do this, and not everybody wakes up and wants to be a content creator. Not everybody wakes up and wants to be a fucking police officer. Is this making sense, okay? Your desires are put in your heart for a reason, and I need you to really understand that and go balls to the wall when it comes to your desires, okay? Because that's what I did. And it's just reward after reward after reward. Please do not give up on whatever you're working on right now. Please. Okay? If it is something that you are extremely passionate about, okay, and it is something you wanted to do ever since you were little, or something you wanted to do, like just something that you wanted to do, fucking do it, okay? And do not stop, okay? Like Drake said, I made a decision last night that I would die for it. I would fucking die for it.
Okay, so this is a part of the problem right here. The reason why America is headed down the road is headed down. Young influencers like this brainwashing other kids into thinking that everyone is meant to go out and be this great person and make millions of dollars and become rich by doing something easy as getting on in front of a iPhone making videos. Life does not work like that, and unfortunately, this is a big problem with the youth here in the United States, and they just don't want to work. And selling people dreams like this is a big part of the problem. I think we have somewhere around 8.3 people on planet Earth. And I would say the amount of successful people may be 0.2 of 1% that are actually rich billionaires and millionaires. And so people need to grasp and understand that everyone is just not meant to be this rich person and running and chasing dreams, or aren't always the solution to having a normal happy life. Social media has just got these young Americans so confused into thinking that everything that they see online is reality, and it's not. Just because you see an influencer posting a picture of a car, or posting the inside of a nice house or a nice condo, that is an alternate reality of what's really going on in 99.9% of other people's lives. And so they are pre-programmed and brainwashed into living in this alternate universe for a split second while they scrolling through reels on their phone, and it's completely taking them out of touch with reality on what can and can't be accomplished in life. Everyone is not meant to be an influencer, or this cool popular person on the internet.
I've came to the realization a bitch just don't want to work. And don't. I hate it. I don't know how people can sit at a job for working 8 hours a day. I don't even know how motherfuckers can work 40 hours a week because I hate it. I literally hate it, especially working for somebody else. Like, if my job offer VTO, we'll be taking it quickly. I don't care because I don't be having the mental capacity to sit at.
See, this type of mentality right here is gonna have people knee deep and fuck around and find out. And it's already starting to hit people now here in the United States, where people can't pay their bills, they can't afford to eat, they can't afford to survive. This is the classic example of the young person's mindset here in the States.
Somebody else's job for 8 hours a day. I don't. I have very low attention span, and half of the time I just don't be paying attention. Like, mm-mm. I don't want to do it. I don't want to work 5 days a week for 8 hours a day. I can't. When my job offer VTO, I take it.
At least you being honest about the situation.
Now I do go to work now, so I don't get in the comments being cute. But it's hard for me, and I don't want to work, you know, these long hours. Working 8 hours a day, it's just, it's not giving for me personally. Like, I need something else. Like, I'm dreading. Like, I know I can't be the only person that feel like this, but working is so over.
You aren't the only person thinking like that. It's majority young people that think and feel that way, and that is why ultimately, I'm not gonna say ultimately, but it's a big. It has a big part and a big role in why the middle class is shrinking dramatically. And let's go back to the immigrants and the people that they are actually trying to ship back out of the country. The young Americans had got pre-programmed with social media that they just didn't want to work. So a lot of those good, actually good paying trade jobs, bricklayers, electricians, um, carpet tile people, construction workers, like they were taken over by immigrants, and the immigrants came over, took advantage of the situation, made money. They lived in the same home. It may be 5, 10, or 15 immigrants living in the same home, but all the while they were sending the money back home. They literally could come over here and work a good 10-year stretch and go back home and live and retire. And so they basically were taking advantage of a system that was laid out in front of them because of Americans just got lazy and decided they didn't want to work anymore. And I think ultimately that's a big problem with what's going on. But neither here nor there. The companies, the corporations, they okay, well, fine. We'll figure out a way to get our products out there and still maintain and operate without using human labor. Hence, AI, robotics, automated systems all coming online. So those same jobs that you didn't want and walked away from, you won't have an option to go back to them. But I appreciate everyone's support. Please like, subscribe, hit that notification button, and I will talk to y'all soon.